Are they worth it? That's the question I'm asking today about the newest addition to Stormpoint, the IMC Armories. IMC Armories are a way for you to get a lot of really good loot really quickly by doing this little mini game where you fight a bunch of sentry robots, and if you do it in a certain amount of time, you get more loot, better loot, and you might even get a gold drop. Now, the first couple times I did one of these IMC Armories, I thought it was a great experience. I thought, these are amazing. Why would you not do one of these every time? You get so much loot. It's hand-picked for you. It's these special loot crates that know what you have and pick out the loot for you. So it's very effective at getting all your stuff kitted, getting your weapons, all their attachments that you need, and it really sets you up for that end game. However, after the first couple times, though, that honeymoon phase was over, and we started getting third-partied every time we did an IMC Armory. And if you've ever done one of these IMC Armories, I know what you're thinking. Just take the redeploy out of the center. You'll make it out, you'll be fine. And in most scenarios, that does work. However, there's a couple different scenarios of Apex players that are really creative that found ways to stop the redeploy from being effective, which makes you be forced to fight somebody who's on top of it at a low ground or try and run out the gate when they're waiting for you. It's not a great situation. So a couple of the ways that you really want to be worried about if you're the one looting the IMC Armory and someone's trying to third party you is, first of all, if you hear a trident. Tridents are the easiest way to block the redeploy. You can park them right on top, and then when it opens up, it'll just sit there, and they will redeploy into the trident and just fall right back down. The other way that people stop the redeploy is they'll throw a Horizon Tactical on the redeploy, and then instead of redeploying, you'll just rise up straight to the team that's trying to kill you. Not a great way to die. It's like a conveyor belt to death, and it's really rough. However, besides those two ways, if you hear like a Watson or Caustic, you can just fly through their stuff, and that's what I would recommend. Don't sit on the redeploy as it's opening up, as that's where people shoot the quickest and the most often, and you'll die before you redeploy. But sit off to the side and then quickly run and slide into the redeploy and get out of there. Now the big question. Is it worth it to do these IMC Armories if you know you have a lot better chance of dying if you start to do one? Because they create a lot of noise and teams are very quickly going to congregate to your location, and those third parties will come very often, especially in ranked. So I think in most cases the answer is yes. They are worth it. They give you an incredible amount of loot. If you can do it in that time frame, that gold drop is very effective, but you have to be prepared for them. And it also depends on which IMC Armory you're at, because the one at North Pad and the Wall gets third-partied way more than the other three, and the one at Lightning Rod I've found gets third-partied the least because it's the most secluded, it's the most off the map. So depending on which one you're at, you gotta weigh the consequences of whether you're gonna get third-partied. But also you want to have a getaway plan besides that redeploy. If you can't use the redeploy, say they get a Trident on top, or they have a Horizon and they drop that Tactical, then you need another way out. And if you don't have like an Ash or an Octane, someone who can quickly get you out of that ramp, then I would not recommend using the IMC Armory. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Let me know in the comments down below if you think they're worth it. You think we should use the IMC Armories, and if you enjoyed the content and you want to see more of it, like and subscribe.